Donda by Kanye West. This is kind of a topic that should have been talked about a long time ago. But I didn't. Okay, Donda. The album is kind of like a mixed bag. A lot of people say it's very bloated. I disagree. I think that all the tracks in the album deserve to be there, and none kind of vary too far from the theme. And it came out in a time where, I mean, what else were you gonna do besides listen to the new Kanye album? Like, come on. So there's that. There's like the variations in the songs. It's like okay, okay, and then Jesus Lord, which are rather different, or just like Donda chant. The rap in this album is really good, but it's kind of few and far between in a lot of the songs. What is it called? Jesus Lord, you have that one. Sitting by myself, I'm just thinking about all I've been through. I wish I was dreaming. And the flow on that is great. The thing is, I don't know all the features of artists because there's just like they're there. Yeah. There's some like really good like hype tracks, like I think it's just called Donda or Into the Night. He's out of sight. You ain't got me pint. I liked the features. There were a lot of features on this album. You have like Hurricane with The Weeknd, and you know, Donda. What is it called? Florida's only etchy mart. Celebrate anime. It's pretty funny actually. Jeez, I just got totally distracted. The like Travis Scott feature, it's a good album. Okay, let's get this out of the way. The things that it brings are the rhymes, which I've already said are not super common, but when they do hit, it's like having this like sweet treat. That dopamine receptor just fires and you're like, ooh, that's nice. You know, there's like those bars, and it almost feels like listening to Capital Punishment. If you know that album, it's great. And so there's like this kind of continuing theme throughout the album of like melancholic, just like events. It feels like Kanye going to jail. A lot of it is also very commonly with Kanye's music is about racism, which is important, and it does it well. Like, guess who's going to jail tonight? That sort of thing. Awesome. And then it's like kind of diving into like the black experience, you know? Like what it means to be Kanye or Donda's son, and also where they came up and how that kind of changed him. And then there's kind of a couple points in the album where he looks at himself now. Most of the album, I would say, is how he looks at himself now. He has, what's it called? Said hi with a bunch of eyes, or hey, bunch of eyes. That song, all about just how Kanye feels right now. And it's introspective, and it's honestly quite good. The rapping on it is great. There are some slower tracks that do drag and aren't that good. I'll say it. Stuff like what is it? Donda chant I liked. I don't know. I couldn't name them off the top of my head. This is like an album review from like 3 years ago. I'm trying to review an album that I did a long time ago, and it's just not working. Anyway, that's just kind of how it is. Anyway, there's like almost like the veil on Kanye West feels torn after this album, because there's no like time limit. There's no, he doesn't feel pressure to end the album. He doesn't feel any restraint anymore. He's already been stripped down to the bone. So he's now just like this guy who wants his time back and wants to like actually invest it into music. With that being said, I don't think there's any particularly horrible songs. Just not bangers. Like, okay is like, it's fine. 24 Hours is goated. I don't care what anybody says. 24 hours. Yeah. Beautiful. Anyway, on the rating meter, we're gonna give it 7.7. I think it's pretty good. It's not a bad album. It's definitely not like... It's definitely one of Kanye's better albums, but putting it on like a pedestal of being like his best, I think is a little bit exaggerating. It's my favorite album by him, just because it's so like... That was my first album that I like really listened to, because it was the only one I could get on Spotify, or that's the only one I played on Spotify. I just clicked the play button and listened to it on loop. A little bit about me. I actually listened to so much Kanye back in the day. Like a few years ago. And it was all just like, it was mindless Kanye listening. It was a lot. I listened to like, I think it was like 14,000 minutes of Kanye in a year. It was a lot for me. Now, hardly ever listen to him. Just not my type. But a while ago, that was my jam. That's all I listened to. Anyway.